Hi, this is John Fain, and I'm sitting here with Richard Moll. Now, Richard played Bull on Night Court for many, many seasons, and now he's a Big Bear resident. And coming up on June the 30th, he has an art show here in the Valley, and he has come down here with one of his pieces, and he's going to tell us a little bit about that show. And Richard, your show is going to be where?
It's going to be at the Arts Council of Big Bear Valley. I just want to point out that John is actually seated in a raised chair because he's trying to look as though he has my manly stature. But
that's right.
It's an illusion, and it's also done with mirrors. But
finally, someone
is taller. By the way, sir, I'm just going to be informal and say it's really a pleasure getting to know you. We just met, but I think you're great, and it's a pleasure meeting Clarence Darrow in person as well. And if I ever need a good lawyer, I know who to call.
Well, thank you.
But no, it's really great getting to know you. You're a mover and a shaker, and I got a lot of respect for what you're doing here.
Finally, somebody that can see it. No, but we did just meet today, and what he was alluding to there is he is also going to help us a little bit with the Big Bear Summer Theater Festival that is coming up here, and that opens on July the 12th, and Mr. Moll has offered to come over and maybe say a couple words from the stage, and that is in the Christmas tree lot. But before that, on June the 30th, at the gallery, which is right beside Chad's here in the village, so I'm sure everybody knows where it is because everybody knows where Chad's is, he is bringing up his Western art and California fine art. Is that the correct way to say that?
California plein air. Plein air is a French word.
Right.
Plein air. En plein air is the whole expression. It's French and it simply means outdoors. So plein air art, which is an anglicized or Americanized way of saying it, simply means art that was painted outdoors, as the Impressionists would do, usually in one sitting so they could capture the light. And so California plein air is a genre that's very collectible. But we also have, as well as that, a lot of cowboy and Indian stuff, such as this piece, which I call Red Man's Repose. It's a 24 by 18, a lovely piece, and one of the most recent pieces I have, because it was painted circa 1984. Most of my pieces are considerably older than that. And by the way, I don't paint these pieces, I collect them, get them as inexpensively as I can, and pass them on to you guys. I'm going to make collectors out of you folks out there. And we want you all to show up, by the way. Shall I just carry on with this?
I'll talk a little bit.
Oh, certainly.
Just
let him talk, too.
But anyway, he's going to have a reception, and this is on the opening night. It's on June the 30th.
Right.
And he will be there, Richard will be there that night to answer questions about the art, to meet everybody in the Big Bear Valley. And he'd like to make a big gala out of it. He'd like to have a big hoot out.
I would. I think it would be great. I think you should all show up, all cowboyed up or minered up or however you want to put it. Be a saloon belle or whatever your taste is. Just come in your outfits. Come check out the vintage Western art, the California art. Come have some wine and hors d'oeuvres. And to just join us, 7 p.m. on Saturday, the June 30th, the Saturday before the 4th of July, right there next door to Chad's. And for those of you who are not actual dipsomaniacs, Chad's is a saloon. It's on the west end of Village Drive. You'll find it.
Yeah, it's pretty much right across the street from Jack in the Box for the people who don't know Chad's. And this will not be the only opportunity you have to purchase some of Richard's art, because this is just the opening night, and it is going to go through August. So you can go down, look at all the pieces that night, or walk back into the gallery many times during July and August and make your choices. But make sure that you come down, because it's not only making sure that he's offering some very nice collectibles, but it is going to support nonprofit, the gallery here in the Valley.
Yes, exactly. Some of the proceeds go to the Arts Council. And by the way, it's not at Chad's. So don't go in there and get drunk and wonder, where's the paintings? I don't see nothing here. It's to the right of Chad's. The little gallery, the Arts Council gallery, just to the right of Chad's. And yes, the proceeds do partly go there, but we're hooking up with you old miners folks too, because it all ties in with the cowboy and the Western art. It all ties in with the feeling of history. And I salute all you old miners out there, because you have a sense of history, and heck, so do I. In fact, that's part of the joy of this, is documenting these and finding out the bios of the various artists and their auction records. A lot of it has to do with what you might almost call historical research, because we check it on out.
Right.
So I totally relate.
So when he's saying that he's going to hook up with it, he's been gracious enough now to consent to ride in the Old Miners Parade, which does start at 3:30 on the 21st, if he's in town. He has not checked that yet.
I will actually be riding John Grandy in the actual parade. He's got a bit in his mouth and the whole thing.
Yeah.
I have to hold him back, though.
That's right. Now, Mr. Grandy is going to find out exactly what it means to be a Grand Marshal with Bull on his back.
It don't come easy.
And anyway, and also on the chili cook-off, if we can work out all the details of that, which is on July the 14th, and that is at the Convention Center, or the Convention Center at Big Bear Lake, as they like to say. He is going to come out, and he has graciously said he will donate, and for one piece, and also to go 50-50 with us on another, and we're going to raffle off some of this beautiful, beautiful art. So not only can you go to the Arts Council and support the Arts Council in the gallery here in the village, you can come to the Chili Cook-Off, which is on the 14th of July, at the Convention Center, or you can see Bull in the parade. The parade's coming down Big Bear Boulevard, starting about Summit Boulevard, and going to just past the middle school, and that kicks off at 3:30 in the afternoon on the 21st of July. So many, many opportunities to meet this great new resident, or not a new resident, you've been up here for several years.
I've been up here 7 years. I'm a bona fide mountain person now.
He is not a Flatlander no more. So come down, meet him. He's at his reception on the 30th. See him in the parade, buy some of this great art, and thank you very much for coming down.
Thank you, John. What a pleasure.
Okay.